What's happening, people? Today, we're just gonna jump right into it. You gotta attack shit. You gotta jump into the fire. You just gotta go. You just gotta. Part of your ability as a man is to be able to turn your mind off, turn off all the excess stimulation, and just fucking hone in. Just go. Just fucking go. Don't think about it. I had a catering order today. I work at a restaurant downtown. And we had a catering order today. It was like $1,100 worth of food, and I never did a catering order before. I have experience delivering stuff. Like I delivered flowers for a long time. I've done a lot of shit, but so I load up all this food, and I'm like looking at everything. And my manager, she doesn't speak much English or anything, so she's speaking like a million miles a minute, and I'm like, she's telling me how to do everything and what to do, and I'm like, yeah, we're good. I got it. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, so whatever. I load my car up, whatever, and it was for the government. It was for the judicial, some big government meeting today that I had to deliver to. So I drive. It was like 5 minutes away, right at the Capitol. So I deliver. I get there. They're suspicious as fuck of me for whatever reason. Like until I start speaking, like people are very suspicious of me. I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah, I had to get ran through security. Everything's overwhelming as fuck. Recently, I haven't been the type, I'm very good at shutting my mind off in the present moment. Like, I'm just like, this shit is just an experience at the end of the day. It ain't positive or negative. Like, you might have that anxiety, but that anxiety simply stems from you not feeling comfortable within yourself. That anxiety comes from your perceived view on someone else's perception of you. Does that make sense? The reason you feel anxiety is because you think that other people are looking at you in a certain type of way. Think about it. The next time you have anxiety, be like, why am I feeling like this right now? Because things are overwhelming. I'm afraid to fail, and I'm afraid of what other people are thinking of me. Get rid of that. You don't have anxiety anymore. So I'll have anxiety for a second, then I'll run those two thoughts through my head, and I'll be like, it's just an experience at the end of the day. Like, I'm just here figuring this shit out in the flames, in the fire. So whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I got ran through security. I had to take my belt off. I had to take everything out. I had to run to my car. I had a fucking illegal ass knife in my pocket on my hip. And there was a big fucking sign that said no weapons allowed in here. And I was like, hey, I looked at the security guard, who was not a fan of me. He didn't fucking like me. He was not having it. I was like, hey, I gotta go run to my car. I'm gonna lock my doors and stuff. And he's like, no. I'm like, I'm gonna run in my car and lock my doors. He's like, what, you're just gonna leave this here? It was a big ass stack of like the catering boxes and shit. I'm like, no, I'm coming back. I'm locking my car doors. It's like, oh, I'm like, okay. So I run out there, I fucking put my knife in the glove box and shit. And then I go back in and I just figure it out. I get up there. The lady takes me up to like the 4th floor or whatever. And I lay out all the food on the table and blah, blah, blah. And she actually knew the lady that I delivered flowers for. And it was this whole, whatever. My point is, you just got to jump in the fucking fire. That's what I've realized. Like, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make so many different videos on how I'm at this position. I mean, I feel like I'm not at a place to speak about things. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who would love to be in my situation. And you got to think about that for yourself, too. Like, so, I don't know. Because just where I've been at, like, my parents went through their whole thing, and the lease was going to be up at the place that I was staying at. Me and my girlfriend were staying, and my girlfriend was staying with us. So I was like, I just got to jump in the fire. I got this place downtown. I fucking signed it. Didn't even think about shit. Like, we toured it once, and then we were like, I'm good, signing it. Fucking $550 for the security deposit, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make a video on how I moved out, and I'm going to explain everything. But basically, you got to jump in the fucking fire with shit. And I think a really good way to do that is, number one, fighting, which I really want to do. I used to do mixed martial arts and stuff when I was a kid, but I haven't done it in a long time. I've been really pulled to it, but stacking my bread up right now, stacking my chips, getting ready, because my lease is up here soon, which is the interesting thing. So yeah, but pretty much just jumping in the fire, man. Pretty much just jumping in the fire. Like, the easiest way is just to stop fucking thinking about it. No matter if it's talking to a girl or talking to whoever it may be, just whatever situation you're in life, you just gotta jump in the fucking fire. Just fucking do it. And that's the thing, like, whatever you're called to do, if you're called to make videos, if you're called to help people, whatever it may be for you, music, whatever, you just gotta jump in the fire. You can't think about the shit that's giving you anxiety about it, because the second you freeze up and you're thinking about it, like, feel that flames running through your body, and you're just like, fuck, you're all tensing up and shit, worrying about what could happen. And you're in the present moment right the fuck now. What are you nervous about? You're in the present moment right the fuck now. You're doing it. It ain't no positive or negative experiences. It's just an experience that you're going through. What are you stressing about? So that's kind of where I'm at. This might be a shorter video today. I just want to get it out. I don't know. I just felt called to say this information. Like, yeah. So yeah, get it. Jump in the fire. Don't think about it. Learn to shut your mind off in situations and just do. Learn to shut off your mind and just do. And fucking just power through it. Fucking eyes closed. Just fucking punch through shit. All right. Love you. Goodbye.